So, Ignace, I need to get something off my chest.
You
it's
have
been
a big, you have a big chest.
yes,
So what?
possibly, but there's something that has been bothering me a long time now, and it's not to do with you. It's just to do with the internet. The internet is a great thing. It has connected people all around the world. We have all created a new
Platform?
platform and community. It's a global community. Everyone can share their ideas without fear, without problems. But there's one thing that's been bothering me up until today. So
Tell me about it.
well, I'll tell you about it. But it's whenever I think about it, it just angers me. It just completely destroys me inside. Why people would think this way, and I think you'll agree with me that Ichigo is best girl.
What?
Yes. So the internet is completely wrong when they chose 02 as their best girl in best waifu of 2018. I think there has been a big mistake that needs to be righted right now, and I'll give you a reason why Ichigo is best girl.
Why?
First off, so Ichigo is from the anime Darling in the Franxx. Not sure if you followed that anime.
No, I didn't. I've seen pass it by on Anime Freak, but I never got into it.
Right. So to be short about it, it's a they try to be a sci-fi anime about robots and children, but really it's just a drama, a slice of life drama with Max. That's pretty much what the first half of the season is about. And you have a couple of characters in there. You have Hero, the main character. Hero, get it?
Yeah.
And then you have 02. And 02 is a pink-haired, boisterous girl who's very outgoing, who's very energetic, and she's basically a total bitch who has no regard for the main character. She's just using him. She's making his life impossible. Yes, this girl, the girl with the red dress
With the horns.
with the horns. Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Well, on the other hand, you have Ichigo,
Yeah.
who is very collected, who's calm, who's very caring and nurturing towards our main character. And the only thing that she's done wrong is being a little bit jealous.
And that's why she cannot be waifu of 2018.
That's why everyone hates her. Everyone hates her. They even send death threats to her voice character, voice actor.
People go really far in that.
They go real far in that, and she did nothing wrong. All right,
She just did what the story told her to do.
I mean, well, the actor did nothing wrong, but
Yeah,
but the
I
character
see where
did
you're
nothing
going.
wrong as well. She, how do you say it? She's a miss. How do you say that? She was
Misinterpreted?
well, I wouldn't say misinterpreted. She's just misunderstood. That's
Yeah.
what I'm trying to go at. I mean,
Okay, yeah.
she's. I don't want to spoil it for you unless you're
I'm not
like
going to watch
you're
it.
not. You should watch it.
Maybe, but
it's a trash
like
fire.
I said last time, I'm quite over the slice of life things.
It's not slice of life.
Maybe
It's
I
mech.
check it out because
It's action and mech, but
yeah, maybe I
let's
check
be real,
it out
it's just
because I have
fluff.
to wait weekly for the episodes for the shows I'm watching, so I could do it. I
Right.
could watch it.
well, I won't spoil everything then. But it just comes down to the fact that there's been a war on the internet about this very topic.
That it should be 002 or Ichigo.
No,
to be
02 has been declared as best waifu.
Yeah, but
and I disagree wholeheartedly.
You want Ichigo to be the best fighter.
She should have won. To be honest, it came down to the finals where it was Ichigo versus 02, and she lost, and that's unforgivable. It should be. This is like World War II, man. You can't have the Nazis win, right?
Well, you got me all bamboozled about this topic, but I'm listening though. I'm listening.
I mean, it's
I missed the complete waifu thing because of the World Cup and such. So
well, the World Cup. Nobody likes football. Nobody likes football.
I do, but
There's a couple of million peoples out there who watch 20 guys jumping around.
22 guys. Yeah, there are only 20.
20 guys are running
just
around with a ball, trying to kick it away.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Best waifu was the real deal.
Okay. So,
anyway, well, we'll just skip this bit because obviously you're not.
You said I was a weep.
You're not engaged into the community. You don't follow these important events.
I got a little bit out of it, but it was interesting though.
These are life-changing events, my dude.
Hi everyone, welcome to the It's All Set podcast. I'm your host Ignace, he is your host Shing, and we are here to talk to you about all the stupid shit we can think of.
You know, I'm still salty about it though.
Yeah, we should maybe make something work together to waifu 2018 so we can make you happy.
No, it's already passed, you know. I mean,
but aren't there two camps on the internet, or is everyone just like fuck that bitch?
The majority is like fuck that bitch, but I mean they're wrong.
I wonder how many people that are Asian that actually care about that, and how many of the Western people.
Oh.
I think there are more Western people voting for shit like that than the Japanese.
Honestly, I wouldn't know. I think Japan is also
they're
very much
engaged into their anime. Yeah, that, but still.
No, I think it's a global thing. Like, everyone's really invested into
like
this
50-50?
This thought. I wouldn't say 50-50, no. I mean, you have weebs everywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
And all creepy guys and degenerates.
You called me a weeb, so I guess I'm still a weeb, but...
Yeah, but you still are a weeb, though.
Yeah, but I only watch, like, Black Clover. I don't know if you saw that.
I've seen Black Bible.
Yeah, I saw that too. All 9 parts of it.
I don't know. See, I'm not that big of a weeb.
Man, I was so young when that came around. Black Bible.
Black Bible.
No,
man.
it was Bible Black. It was Bible Black.
Whatever. It was quality anime.
So
you should watch it, guys. Guys, watch it. No, don't listen to him. Just watch it, and be open-minded about it because it's one of the greatest animes ever made. Period.
Yeah, I'm not going to say anything. I was just going to say the same thing for the people listening because we don't have any camera setup right now.
I wouldn't show it them on our podcast, but
just Google it. It's nice.
Just YouTube it.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll find something. It's worth it, guys. It's worth.
It's worth it.
And ladies, yes, it's worth as well for you.
So besides Bible Black and waifu 2018, what other things have you been watching this week?
A lot of anime, to be honest.
A lot of anime. You're catching up.
Well, not catching up. I'm just watching old series that I've set aside. I haven't watched. So one thing I have to say, there's a tendency towards moe right now. That's really weird.
Moe?
Moe? You don't know moe? Moe is basically like shonen. It's a kind of genre, but this genre is all about little girls.
Oh.
So cute little girls doing cute little things, and it's creeping me out. But
it's not like the guy with the two sister, like the shonen stuff like that, like the sexy thing. Now it's just little girls.
No, now it's little girls. You want to have a feeling of I want to protect these girls. I want to save their innocence. That's basically what they're aiming for, and it's creepy.
I guess I'm quite happy I didn't follow into the new genres or stuff or the very new, because the most thing I watch is like always the same. It's like stuff that has things like Fairy Tail or like Black Clover. It has magic and fights in it.
Well, there's a lot of that as well. I mean, it all started with Hatsune, not Hatsune Miku. What's the bitch's name? Hurahi or something melancholy. But basically, it's a series about a girl in high school who opens a paranormal club. So in Japanese school life, they after school they have all these extracurricular activities, and basically it's all
you can do it.
Basically, it's all school clubs.
Yeah,
and you join them just to have extra points and just have extra activities.
I think I saw. No, I don't think it's something like that. But I saw something where everyone joins a different school and they have to fight each other, something like that.
I've not seen that though. I'm not sure.
No, but while you're looking it up, I watch Black Clover right now. I started watching Boruto again. I still need to get used to the CGI drawings.
This one.
It's weird.
You've seen this girl. I'm 100% sure of it.
Isn't she like Madoka Magic or something?
No. The melancholy of Haruhi.
I think I saw the series.
Haruhi something? What? God damn it. Japan, you have weird names. Haruhi Suzumiya. Right.
And that's a Chinese guy telling you that.
Well, yeah. Chinese is easy, you know?
Yeah.
Japan, you got weird names. Anyway, it's a paranormal show. But the show is basically trash tier, except for the girl. The girl's pretty good. And I'm pretty sure you've seen her because her dance. Do you remember Caramel Danson?
Yeah.
Well, that's basically her. That's the girl.
Oh, yeah, but I think I saw.
That's her dance.
The girl what you're talking about. No,
Yeah.
I think I saw that too, but
Well,
I'm not sure.
It all started. Well, this to come back around on what I just said. Moe started with her. She's basically the inspiration to create a show about a cute girl doing cute things, and that's basically how.
So
it started.
basically, they saw with that series that they know it wasn't that great, but they had a lot of following because of girls. So
it had a lot of character. So basically, all these types of series, they all follow into the same genre of just making cute girls do cute things, making them shine on their own.
The same thing happened when Sword Art Online was very popular.
Yes,
then
Isekai.
Horizon.
Log Horizon, Overlord.
Overlord. Oh yes, and then they went into the shooter thing.
Sword Art Online.
I think that's because CS:GO Online released about that time in Asia, and you have the other shooter.
Yeah, possibly.
You have the other shooter that they all. I don't know how it's called, but it's a shooter they all play a lot of very high ranking. I think it's because of that.
If you'd like to see a good shooter anime, I think it was Galgun Alternative. It's
I think
basically
I read something about that.
It's basically set in the same Sword Art Online universe, but it's now a lolly girl shooting up people in a PUBG environment.
Yeah,
it's basically written for you, man. It's like they said, what should we write that will give us the best the most common the biggest group of people
watching it.
Yeah.
We need a little lolly girl shooting grown-up people.
Oh yeah, you should definitely watch that. It's weird though.
Yeah.
No, not your thing. I can see it in your eyes, man.
I want to watch it. Yeah. Not because of the lolly girl. It's just like you said with little girl thing. I want to see if.
Moe, yeah, in general. Well, Moe is a very big.
I almost
thing,
ran out of anime because the other one I watch is like Hero Academia.
Mm-hmm. Season 3 was is pretty good, I guess.
Yeah, it's going on.
But it's like
it's going slow though. They always have they start with a nice.
It's all filler. As far as I think.
The non-filler part is going to start right now with spoiler alert with regional exams. Because now they have to do big exams so they can.
I mean, it's school. It's not really a spoiler when you say there will be exams.
Yeah, but it's a special exam thing. I have to say this because when I watch an anime and there's a filler episode, I'm like watching it but not really watching it.
I don't follow.
The moment I notice it's a filler episode, I just look at my second screen. Oh, it's a filler, and I start googling on my first screen, and then I'm just listening, and then I hear some words like mate, wait. I'm like, oh, what's he waiting? Nothing's happening, and I'm looking to the other screen again. So that's
so it's not keeping your attention. That's what
the fillers
what you're
are not.
to say.
But the end of the filler episode, that was what was right now. I recognized what they always do in Hero Academia. The next 2 or 3 episodes, shit will go down.
Right, they're setting up. They're basically setting up.
Yeah. You always have like 2 pointless filler episodes, then you have a setup, and then you have shit going down. But the problem with that series is once shit is going down, it's going down way too fast, and it's over way too fast.
Yeah, but
because they have to go through full story.
Yeah, they have to get through the full story pretty quickly, I guess.
Yeah, and they wanna.
And they don't want to make it another Naruto thing, right?
Yeah, no.
Let's be real.
No fillers like Naruto had. Boruto has those fillers though, like Naruto had.
But they're writing on a weekly basis, yeah. I mean,
it's popular. It's like Pokemon. When
for kids. I mean.
Yeah,
they'll watch any kind of trash.
That's what I told my wife last week about Pokemon. Like, when you have the first 3 seasons, you were like, okay, it's for kids, but grown-ups could watch it.
Right.
Now, if you look at the new Pokemon, I'm like, this is really for kids. I can't watch it.
Yeah, but you're also 30 years old.
Yeah, but I don't have that.
Something that's written for 14-year-olds should not really... Well, 14-year-olds. Maybe 12, 10-year-olds.
We're talking about anime.
We're talking about Pokemon.
Yeah,
Pokemon is basically for kids. I mean,
I don't
sure,
have it.
It's an anime. But
sorry to interrupt you all the time, but I don't have it with the first season of Pokemon and the second.
Well, but the first season was also very, very much for kids, and we were kids at that time.
Yeah, maybe it's nostalgia.
We were like 13, 14-year-olds when it came to Belgium. I mean, we were young.
Yeah. I was in 4th class in Belgium, like preschool, pre-middle school,
primary school.
Yeah, it's like 4th grade.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. But yeah, it's.
We were all singing the Pokemon raps.
I mean, seriously, it was for kids. There's no.
Yeah, there are animes that are not for kids. That's true, but okay, yeah, Pokemon's for kids. We sorted that out. We found an equal ground on that.
Yeah, but. It's weird. It's weird that you'd go like, well, the first 3 seasons were like they were for kids, but grown-ups could watch it. No, it was always for kids.
Maybe it's nostalgia speaking. There were more grown-up points in the first seasons. That's what I'm trying to say.
I've not seen the last seasons of Pokemon, but. I've always felt like it was.
I've seen it pass.
But I've always felt like it was. How do you say this? Like a series with a moral. Every episode they try to teach children a lesson about certain things. Yeah.
Your pets die.
Sometimes when you have to let them go, you have to let them go, and you cry about it, and then 2 seasons afterwards they come back for a day or something, just to fight for
They're
you.
Like Stan Lee in the Marvel movies, just making the cameo.
Yeah. I'm still salty about the fact that he let his Pidgeot go. That fucking idiot. I mean...
He needed to. The other Pidgeotos need protection, though.
Yeah, but his Pidgeot was, like, his strongest Pokemon.
He got a Charizard afterwards, so...
That didn't listen to him.
For only, like, 2 seasons.
I mean, what's the point of having a Charizard if you can't even control him? I mean, sure, he probably needed to get his badges, but...
Yeah, it's true.
When did it start listening?
I think after the fourth or fifth batch, something.
No, it was much later. I think it was after the Cinnabar Island. I think
it was
the volcano, thing there.
The volcano thing and all the rocks with the water and stuff.
Yeah, like and Charizard was like, "Oh shit, I'm gonna die if I don't listen." Yeah. And then he suddenly snapped it. Okay, I'm not gonna listen to this.
No,
boy.
It was because Ash saved him, and then the Charizard had some flashbacks, and he was like, "Okay, I'm an asshole. I'm a dick." Something like that.
See, this wasn't made for grown-ups.
Now that I think about it, no. But still, Hero Academia also isn't made for grown-ups, but I still enjoy it.
No, but it has a more adult theme around it.
Yeah, everyone can be a superhero.
It's basically Naruto, the abridged version.
Yeah, something like that. The burrito, though, I still need to get used to. They use a lot of CGI in that, man.
Well, that's the new way of making anime. Just render everything in 3D.
Yeah, but it's like what was it? Berserker. That was
Berserk, the 2017 Berserk.
That
God,
was too much CGI. They
man,
really
that was awful.
It up over there.
Oh, yeah. Have you seen RWBY?
No, I don't.
Red, white, black, yellow.
I think maybe one episode. Wasn't that heavily CGI?
That was all 3D.
Yeah,
but people love it.
I didn't like it.
I didn't like it at all.
I saw the first episode. I was like, I can't handle this.
I mean, I'm not one for aesthetics, but that was bad.
Yeah, that really sucked.
And I guess maybe they got better afterwards, but I mean,
I'm not gonna try it.
The guy who made it was an indie, I would say indie developer, but he was basically someone who was not in anime at all. I believe he was an American.
Americans shouldn't make anime.
Nobody cares. I mean, you should, if you make anime, at least make it palatable. Yeah. But I guess the story was good. The graphics sucked, but the story was good.
Yeah, but still, I stand by Americans. You should make normal cartoons and nice movies. That's what you're good in.
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe the Cowboy Bebop was a nice thing to watch.
But they also make
Castlevania?
What's the guy? You have the little fat kid with his star companions. I've not watched the, but that basically looks anime.
No, I haven't seen it. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what I'm talking about either, but I've seen memes.
What else have you been watching this week besides anime?
I've tried watching movies, but I always fall asleep because I watch them late night.
I watched Rampage. I liked it. It was no brain, don't think, here's some action, enjoy the movie.
Well, I tried watching The Last Jedi, and I kind of fell asleep.
Star
I tried.
Wars is taking a weird direction.
It's.
I still like the movies, but we had a little bit too much with Rogue One and Han Solo.
Yeah, well, the Han Solo movie, what I've heard of it, I don't know. I think they made a big misplay on that.
Man, we have female droids fighting for equal droid rights. It's the best movie ever.
But now she's the Falcon, though. I mean, spoiler alert.
Yeah,
I guess
true.
She's the Falcon. So
I don't know. They are trying to push in too much real world politics into it. My guess. Maybe in the Han Solo movie, but like The Last Jedi, I don't know, man. I think it was also a confusing movie because you have the build up in the first one. Who Wei's parents, and then they seem to be no one, and then probably in the third movie it's gonna be someone.
I don't know. I think the idea behind the new trilogy is solid, but the execution is bad.
It's just the same as the first trilogy, man.
Not really, no. Because here's my take on Star Wars. The original trilogy, the 4 to 6, that was basically just the hero story. Do you know the monomyth?
The what?
So the monomyth. It's basically a type of story that people tell.
Yeah.
So young boy grows up,
Turns out
to be a hero, but he has to take a whole journey
and fight his demons.
Exactly. That's basically what Star Wars is.
Well, that's like now. Isn't it the same with the new trilogy now?
No, not quite.
No, it's a girl now.
Well, no. That aside from that,
yeah.
I mean, yes, they try to mimic the story and they try to follow the same path, but I think that the new trilogy is trying to say like, okay, there's good, there's evil. Well, the original said there's good, there's evil, there's a separation between them.
And you're thinking now they want to go to the gray era?
It's something that should, well, that's
because
that's a normal way of evolution, I believe.
But that's also happening in the other Star Wars stories, like in Star Wars Rebels and stuff. You now have, instead of the dark side and light side, you have the one in between, the gray.
The gray, yeah. Well, that's what I think they should be doing. Like, as you have like in the new Star Wars, this emo guy. I'm forgetting his name, but you know who I'm talking about.
Kylo.
Darth Emo.
Kylo Ren.
Yeah, Kylo Ren. He's basically a good guy who turned evil because of things that happened to him. Whereas like, oh, but the Jedi are evil, so I'm good. I mean, like, if you go into that logic, you can see how he went from being good guy to evil. But I think he means well, I believe.
I think eventually he will be or killed, or he will turn into to the light side. But I think eventually the light side will become like in Star Wars Rebels and in canon stories, it will become the gray, where you have.
But not everything is gray though. There's still gonna be the Jedi Order and the Sith. But I think the
Jedi Order eventually will be lost.
I don't know. Maybe. I think I think they'll come together to join in one single entity that is known as
that
Force users. Maybe
freaked me out a little bit though was did you see the scene with Leia?
Oh, where she uses her.
Out to be Force sensitive.
Yeah, where she goes back into the ship.
Yeah, did we really had to wait 6 movies to show that and then let her die?
Well, I mean, spoiler alert, but the actress died.
Maybe we should say, yeah, that's true. But
so, I mean...
Maybe we should say spoiler alert before we spoil something.
Well, I don't think it's a spoiler when the real actress died. I mean,
no, that's true. That's not a spoiler, though.
I mean, I think they did have a big role for her, but her untimely death.
I'm not sure what's going to happen to the third movie because it's switching directors quite a lot.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest. I'm not sure if the directors are writing the script or is someone actually writing that trash. Because there's little connection between the Force Awakens and The Last Jedi.
The first movie was written by J.J. Abrams.
Yeah.
And then the second one. I'm not quite sure who it was. But the second one wasn't written by J.J. Abrams. But I know after the Han Solo movie flopped at the box office, they I think they are trying to get a new director for the third movie.
Mm-hmm.
But
yes,
there are different people writing different movies. And I think that's why...
Hold on, I need to take this.
We're back. Sorry for the small edit over here, but our boy Shing had to take a phone call from the waifu. So we were
best
talking
waifu,
about...
by the way.
No, mine's the best.
Yeah, whatever. Mine's still better.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyway, we're talking about Star Wars, right?
Yeah, and about the Force thing. Yeah,
but here's the thing. I think the problem with the new movies is that there's no coherency in scripts.
Yeah, I think they should have let J.J. Abrams write all three of them. He's good enough.
They should have gotten someone else to write it. Someone who actually knows Star Wars. I mean...
J.J. knows Star Wars, though.
Yeah, but he knows Star Wars as in he can copy Star Wars. That's not knowing Star Wars.
Yeah, but still, maybe they should have taken more of the original script that Lucas wrote.
No, no. leave Lucas out of here, please. I mean,
Or maybe they should.
That's the kind of words that triggers me.
I'm not going to say that they shouldn't have to make more Star Wars because I'm actually quite happy they made more Star Wars. But
I think what they should have done is
now.
like they shouldn't have retconned the entire expanded universe. What they should have done is like, okay, this is the expanded universe. How much of this can we use to create a new story? Because there was a lot of good things that came from the expanded universe.
Yeah, that's true. But they were like, fuck it, this isn't canon. We want to make more money and write new stories.
They wanted to make more money by not paying the guys who wrote the expanded universe. That's
also true.
I mean, when it comes down to copyright, it can get a little stingy.
Yeah, I think
especially with Disney.
Yeah, true. But they bought Marvel and they were looking into buying also the X-Men rights back from Fox since they are selling stuff.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
I don't know how that's going, but
I'm not sure. I've not followed it.
Can't wait until Disney decides to buy Netflix or something. Then we have the biggest company in the world.
Don't they already have Netflix?
No, they have a contract with Netflix.
What
to
was the
show
other?
The Marvel things.
Didn't they already have a
Disney wants to make their own streaming platform with the Marvel movies, Star Wars, and stuff like that, and the old cartoons. Mm-hmm. But I don't think it's fully optional. Yeah, fully.
Wait, don't they have Hulu or something like that?
Hulu? I don't know what that is.
Also, digital TV.
I think that's not in our region. We have Netflix.
Yeah, but
Amazon Prime is coming up.
I thought Disney already owned a company that does streaming services. That's why they wanted to get into streaming service, just to get the tech.
Yeah, you can be right. I can look it up for you.
You can look it up.
Does Disney has a streaming service? Meanwhile, you can get a little monologue.
Well, sure, why not? Talking about Disney, I mean, it was last week, I think. They let James Gunn go. The director from Guardians of the Galaxy.
I didn't really follow it because I was too busy with the FuzzyTube drama.
Oh God, no. Well, this drama is actually important.
Yeah, give me the important drama.
This James Gunn guy, he wrote, way back, like in 2009, 2008. I'm not sure anymore, but basically, a couple years ago, he made some awful tweets about certain people. And that got him fired. I mean,
old tweets
got him fired.
It's like the guy from Netflix, one of the big guys that also got fired because they were having a meeting with words you can't say. Mm-hmm. And then, I'm not sure if it was the N-word, but he used it in a funny way, and he kept using it in a funny way,
right.
Thinking it would do no harm, but it did harm because, hello, it's 2018, everyone is offended these days.
Well, yeah, but the thing is,
he got fired too.
His tweets got taken out of context, I believe, because when you put them back in context, I mean, they were bad tweets, no doubt about it, but, you know, the context matters. You can say things in the heat of the moment, and they'll come off very wrong if you take them.
But they were made in 2009.
That as well. I mean, how much time can there be between what you said and?
He made like 2 great movies. He's going to make a 3rd one.
But that doesn't mean he's a good person, though.
Yeah. Okay. I know Disney has a strict policy because once you sign, it's like all the actors that are playing the Avengers, stuff like that. They also need to keep a clean image, a Disney image, to keep working there.
What I'm thinking right now is like, the reason he got fired, he got let go, was because Disney is trying to do a merger right now with, I think it's with Fox. They're trying to do a merger right now with 21st century, I believe.
Maybe they want to buy a lot of stuff from that.
Yeah, but there's an agreement going on right now that they're trying to fix, and it's with all the bad press, it could have potential shareholders withdraw from the
shit he said in 2009 after he gave the shareholders so much money with the 2 movies he made.
But it's also kind of because Twitter is raging at him, I guess.
Yeah, but
it's kind of the Twitter
that's a fun thing on the internet. You only hear the assholes.
The very, very vocal minority, yeah.
The people that don't care about stuff like that. They're like you and me. We're sitting over here, but that shit was in 2009. What the fuck? And then you have people that like, let me stretch my fingers.
This happened in the 90s, and it's not okay.
Yeah, it's like like I was going to say. And what did I watch later? What did I watch this week? Bit that's now over for a while now. It was I watched a lot of Friends too, and then I saw. I remember when Friends just came on Netflix, there were articles that people were offended by the jokes that were made in that series and some of the plotline.
I mean, sure, I guess, because but Friends is Friends, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not true, progressive,
but it's like.
I'll accept that it's not progressive, but
Joey was the favorite one.
I don't know. I've always found him like a dumbass, to be honest.
Yeah, but he was the favorite one of many people. He was the funny guy.
I guess.
But maybe not for you, but for me, he was one of my favorites, together with Chandler and his stupid dad joke.
They were the funny guys. They were the comedy bits.
Yeah, but still, now he's the sexist guy and stuff like that.
Yeah, but he's Joey. He's supposed to be the dumb guy. You don't. I mean, if you take it out of context, sure, he looks like a jackass, but he is playing the idiot.
Yeah, but that's the problem with the internet. The internet right now is that you only hear the dumb minority that complains about everything.
I guess.
And they write articles about that and then it keeps going on.
Well, it's a SJW jerk, a circle jerk. So
you get fired because you said something in 2009.
Yeah, I guess. it's a dangerous place. See, and that's to come back around to my bit in the beginning. That's why we need to right the wrongs and make sure that Ichigo is proclaimed as best girl of 2018.
We're gonna make that happen.
Well, it's not gonna happen, but I mean,
we need to write her best wife of 2018.
We need to right the wrongs from the past, and we need to start with things that affect us most, which is Ichigo is best girl, and she should be queen of queens. That's what I believe in, and that's something that should be. You're looking at me funny.
I was just wondering how long is he gonna keep this up.
I mean, this is a serious matter, and you're making a joke out of this. I'm very offended right now and triggered.
Yeah. Welcome to 2018. Can't wait until we're in 2028, where you can sue me because I laughed.
Because I laughed at your joke.
Because I laughed at your Ichigo thing, and in 10 years you can probably sue me for that because we have it on the podcast.
Well, the Nuremberg trials were 5 years after the war, I believe. maybe in 2023.
Also,
maybe?
The thing you showed me this afternoon, that was funny, man.
Who is America?
Yeah. Tell me more about it. I only saw that one piece, so.
So, Borat has made a new series of interviews on Netflix, I believe.
Is it on Netflix?
It's on Netflix, I think. I'm not sure, but it
was on Showtime.
Showtime. Well, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't watch it. I only pirate stuff, so don't arrest me.
He made an idiot out of people again.
Yeah, basically
he
dressed up as this Israeli combat instructor, I believe.
Yeah, it was a combat instructor.
But you could totally see that it's Sacha Baron Cohen.
But you could have in all the things he has ever done, you can see it's him.
Yeah, but he targets the people who don't know him, and it's usually the old white dudes.
Yeah, but I saw the list of the people he pranked, and
it's good. Like... So, basically, he went around all these Republican pro-gun representatives of the House,
the crazy ones.
He came to them and gave them he came to them. He talked to them about how they have a program in Israel that will allow 4-year-olds to carry guns to shoot the bad people. And
so they can protect themselves.
So they can protect themselves from the bad people. Yeah. So and he goes with this proposition that this should be done in America as well. And all these gun nuts, they go straight after it. Like, great idea. Let's do this.
But he also showed me the interview with one guy. I forgot his name.
This Jason guy, I guess.
Yeah, he told how he got tricked.
Wait, no, that's the other one. Yeah, I know.
They called him for an award. They put him in a hotel. They got a limousine.
Oh,
they had all
you can give me all the gifts, all the money.
Yeah, they had all people sitting there with a straight face. They even given him an award, and then he also said that he needed to start reading from the
teleprompter. Yeah,
and he started reading the things, and while he was reading it, he was like, "What the fuck is this?" But
He just kept going.
He just kept going.
The shell. Oh, goddamn. And these are the people that are they're making the laws in America.
That it's Sachas Cohens doing that shit for this end purpose of a TV show that's funny and stuff like that. Because shit like that
there is a political.
Yeah.
There's a political agenda behind it, but I mean.
Yeah, it's true.
It also proves that these people are incompetent of leading people.
Not that alone. When you have a school shooting and a lot of children died, and you are the guy that said, "Hey, you know what we should do? We should give the teachers a gun so they can shoot the kid that's shooting other kids. They can protect themselves." Those people are idiots. I'm sorry.
I mean, first of all, I believe in survival of the fittest. So if someone gets shot, it's their own fault. And
what?
Well, if they get shot, they didn't.
So you're sitting in math class. You're sitting in math class, just looking outside because you don't care about the equation. Then
all
you
of a
hear
sudden,
noise.
some weirdo.
You look at the other. You look to your other shoulder actually, and then you get shot in the head. It's your fault. What the fuck?
Well, I didn't dodge.
Yeah.
No, but seriously.
Yeah, sure. They just shouldn't have guns, man.
I'm not gonna say they shouldn't allow guns because that's a slippery slope.
Yeah, no. You know what I say, and I had talked about it with some Americans about this point. I'm like, you can have your gun, but do you really need 5, 6, 7, 8? Do you really need an automatic rifle in your home? The bullets are the same when you point it at someone's head, though.
Yeah, but it all comes down to like their laws and their constitution. And when you start changing the constitution, you open a, how do you say this? You open Pandora's box.
You should not change the constitution.
But that's it's written in their constitution that they are allowed to carry guns.
Yeah, but that's what I said. You can have one in your home. Why do you need?
But there's no limit. They didn't say.
Maybe
and let every man let every man only carry one gun and one gun alone. I mean, that's not.
Why not?
No, it should be.
Or at least get the automatic rifles out of people's home.
I think guns are not the issue here. I think it's society's issue.
Yeah, it's also crazy people.
It's not crazy people. It's just there's such an expectancy of certain people to push themselves to the limit that it really pushes them to the limit. If you get what I mean, like
I see where you're going.
They're forcing people who cannot follow in a certain path to do that, and it creates such stress on them that they snap.
Yeah, true, but still.
I mean, I get it. They shouldn't be shooting people, and having guns around makes it easier to kill people, shoot people. But
like my last point, like I said, just take out the automatic rifles out of the normal people's home.
I guess.
And then you have little.
You still have semi-automatic weapons.
Get those out of normal people's home too.
You still have handguns.
Then yeah, he shoots 9 bullets. He has to reload. Only 9 kids die. Better than 50.
What if you have more clips? I mean,
he has to reload sometimes. 10 seconds to be
not
smart.
hard to reload, I think.
I mean, then you have 10 seconds.
Slides out, take a new one, knack.
Yeah, it's not like in the Rambo movies though.
Wow. I mean, if a cop can reload it. What was that? Last couple years ago, they shot 42 bullets in 8 seconds.
Really?
Yeah. They shot 42 bullets at a car in a couple of seconds. I mean, if a cop can reload fast, a child will learn.
He's sitting there practicing. I'm going to school tomorrow. I need to do this.
I'm going to shoot everyone. I'm going to get high scores, guys.
Still, it's also a lot of when we're talking about kids shooting other kids in school. It's most of the time it's also the parents, man. But sometimes you can't blame the parents because they don't even know.
We're going down a rabbit hole that we're not.
Yeah, we're not supposed to keep going down that way. We were talking about Sachas Cohens and
but you, I mean, I want to keep talking about this, but we're not equipped to talk about this. I mean,
and not only that, we're not even from America. When we see gun, it's
when was the last time someone shot up a school here? It hasn't happened. Has it happened? I mean,
the cops can't even take their service weapon to the home because.
But you still can get guns in Belgium.
Yeah, after tuck screening and.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're not gonna, if one day you snap and you say, okay, I'm gonna shoot up some people. Then you'll. You won't get any. But if
I don't even know if there was ever school shooting here.
There was that one guy from.
No, he went into kindergarten with a knife.
That's possible. Didn't he shoot?
No, he went into daycare. And he
start stabbing kids. Ah, I guess. And who was the
guy with long hair?
And who was the other edgelord? There was an edgelord in a couple years ago with downtown Antwerp, I think.
Yeah, the racist guy.
Racist, yeah.
That shot the little kid.
The black baby, yeah.
Yeah.
And her
and her mom.
No, the nanny, I think.
Yeah, or the nanny. Yeah.
Yeah.
He just went into a shopping street, shot the baby in the face and the mom, and then ran off.
Wow, such a hero.
Yeah.
What a hero.
Edgelords, we need them.
This guy.
Yeah, I really never had the thought, even when I was angry. I was like, I'm gonna shoot some people.
I don't know. Doesn't work for me.
No, for me neither.
I would piss on people.
Yeah, just
if I'm really angry, I would just unzip, go full glory, and then start pissing on people.
What are you doing? I mean, put that away.
It's the same shock effect, but less blood. And maybe more punches. I don't know.
You don't want to piss me off, man. You don't want to piss me off. Why not? What you gonna do?
I get pissed.
What you gonna do, man? What you gonna do? He pushes you. His pants gets all wet. What you do, man? Get out of here! I never lost a fight, man.
I don't know what I would do, honestly. Pissing seems like a good idea, though. No?
Yeah.
Seems like a good deterrent. Like,
but you're opening yourself up. They can point very easy at it, and I can't piss 2 meters from me, man. I really.
You need to squeeze, man.
Oh, you have to hold it down a little bit.
Have you never had a watering hose in your hands? If you hold the tip a little, it'll go far, man.
So actually, you're peeing and holding your thumb in front of the piss.
Look, if you're gonna pee on someone, you're about to get splashed back. You might as well just go all in. Anyway, that was our bit on Sacha Baron Cohen. Should definitely check him out.
Yeah, you should. It was funny as fuck. And I think we can wrap it up for this episode today.
Yeah,
it's fucking hot in this fucking kitchen.
You're
you don't want
balls.
to see my nipples, and I'm sweating balls in my wife beater over here.
If your wife's not gonna get
she's not
jealous?
gonna get horny or jealous about my nipples.
No one gets horny from watching your nipples. No one. But she might get jealous. Like, them's are my tits.
No, because actually, I'm only carrying this wife beater because you are here.
Wife beater.
Yeah, they call it a wife beater. I learned it from Jago.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey, you call that the Marcelica or wife beater? And I'm like, it's a Marcelica. It's a wife beater, Ignace. It's a wife beater.
Oh, God. Fuck. Yeah, I guess we can call it quits. It's fucking hot in here.
Yeah, like I said.
It's warm. It's sweaty.
Yeah, like, right now, there's like a spraying permit. No, you don't need a permit to spray water. You can't use water to drinking water to water your flowers. Yeah, in your yard and stuff like that.
That's been going on for a while.
No, it started since yesterday, and the craziest thing I read is like...
Wasn't it like 2 weeks ago already?
No, it's only...
Right.
It's only since yesterday. Because
it's about to get hotter, guys.
You can get in fucking jail to water your grass in Antwerp.
Well...
No, you can... It's the only
Are they really going to...
Yeah, I saw it on...
put you in jail for that?
Yeah, I saw it on newspaper.
Yeah.
It's like...
The tabloids, maybe.
When you do it over here... You get like a fine of like 1,000 euros.
Yeah.
And then in Antwerp, I probably when it's not the first time they catch you, you can get like to jail for like 9 days.
For what? For endangering people?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm endangering you. I'm using up all the non-drinking water in the whole country.
I can't find it anymore, but it was here this
damn.
morning. And they have found liquid water on Mars.
We should go to Mars and get some water there. So I can water my plants.
After 2 weeks, your plant starts crawling
Moving?
around.
Crawling?
You don't know what's up there, man. Not much air to breathe. So.
Water, apparently.
Yeah, I just thought in those maybe you can
would you ever go
next time.
Would you ever go to Mars?
If it wouldn't take 5 years to get there.
They put you in sleep.
Cryo? Cryo sleep? Like...
Oh, not cryo. Are you kidding me?
Like they freeze you in for like...
No way.
And...
They'll just put you in a coma for 5 years. move your arms and legs on those mechanical walkers. Like...
No, I don't know, man. I don't think we will be the guys that when we're old that will be able to say like, let's go to Mars right now. Let's have a party on Mars. Come on, I want to have a party on Mars. Let's go.
I can't even do that.
We will be the guys that will be able to say that. Maybe our children, but why would I go there right now? There's nothing there. A lot of work.
Exactly.
A lot of work. That's the only thing that's there. Why would I do that?
The view is pretty good.
I have to work here already.
The view is pretty good. You have a close. Well,
something new.
Your father from the sun, so I was gonna say you have a better view of the sun, but no, maybe not.
Yeah.
There's no atmosphere. There's no pollution.
We can make it. That's how they wanted to do it, not pollute Mars so it gets an atmosphere.
Yeah, but I mean.
Or are they gonna make something that like
I honestly don't
big
know.
garden thing, you know?
What? Greenhouse?
Yeah, big greenhouse.
Glass greenhouse? No,
Yeah.
I don't think that.
Maybe like a SpongeBob with a little squirrel
God.
down in the ocean.
Oh yeah, let's stop.
Well, ladies
I'm
and
done.
gentlemen, this was the It's All podcast. See you next week. Bye.